Genesis just unveiled a brand new all-electric SUV concept ahead of the New York Auto Show, and you won't believe what this thing looks like. I'll show you next. And here it is. This is the Neolun concept. It is a full-sized SUV design study that is built on a dedicated EV architecture, and I think the name is pretty appropriate for a vehicle like that. Neolun suggests new moon, and that's perfect for a new product such as this. But as you can see, the design is super clean. There's no tacked on trim, no unnecessary creases. They've really reduced the overall shapes and forms of this vehicle to a bare minimum. I mean, just look at how clean the side of the vehicle is of the Neolun concept. Absolutely beautifully done. Very nice. I think this vehicle looks fantastic, even though it is a little bit hard to see right now. Obviously, we have that Genesis lighting signature with sort of a V at the bottom, and that of course flows along again the fenders with that two-line motif that carries through the sides, and then undoubtedly at the back of the vehicle as well. But things get even more interesting along the sides, because you can see we have 4 doors here, and that incorporates rear-hinged suicide doors, as I prefer to call them, which of course is not perhaps politically correct. We'll call them coach doors, and they open up to a very beautifully done interior. No B-pillar there, so you can flow right in and see everything that's there. Also, electrically operated running boards to make it a little bit easier to climb aboard this beautiful SUV. The cabin, of course, is trimmed with purple Napa leather that has been tanned in an ecologically friendly way. At least that's what Genesis says. There are swiveling seats. Those front chairs should turn around to face the back seats as well for a lounge-like experience. More of that purple leather on the door panel here, which looks absolutely beautiful, nicely quilted. We've also got some contrast color stitching on what appears to be some sort of synthetic suede, but it is hard to tell on camera. Lots of room in here, a gigantic screen on the dashboard again, but that fits with what you would expect for modern vehicles. Matching those electrically deploying running boards, this vehicle is also fitted with pop-up roof rails, so they're there when you want to use them, but otherwise retracted when you don't need them. And of course, that provides a super clean look. You almost can't even tell that there are roof rails there. Now, if I pull the camera out a little bit, you'll also see the back end of this design study, which again, super reductive, incredibly clean. I think this vehicle looks, well, frankly, fantastic from just about every angle. The Neolun concept rolls on gigantic 24-inch wheels, matching the rest of the body. They do look very clean, almost like a Mercedes-Benz monoblock. I think they look fantastic. But now for a bit of bad news. Unfortunately, there's no word whether the Neolun will actually enter production, and of course I don't know what it will cost or when it would ever be available, but this vehicle sure looks and feels like it could be ready for production in pretty short order, and fingers crossed that Genesis actually builds something that looks this sleek, and who knows, this could be a template for an upcoming GV90 or something similar. To learn more about a concept called Sonim and how Genesis goes above and beyond to take care of its customers, click right over here.